shit. I don't know, yo. Tank be two people, steroid and Roly. How big was he? Big shit, yo.
He looking big, but shit, big niggas fall the hardest.
That's my little youngin'. You can tell that's my Ohio connection right here.
I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock. I love you. Angela Stone hospitalized a brick. That's bad. So me, I make medicine sick. Fast. Last night I cut the light off my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. All you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you, I know you got him. I know you got him, Dick. But the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
When I was a casual, I thought as a casual, I spoke like a casual, and I looked at boxing like a casual. But when I became a hardcore, I put away all those casual things. This is Michael Rogers, and welcome to Bodywork Boxing. Welcome back. It's Michael Rogers. Welcome to Bodywork Boxing. The stage was set. The Battle of the Barclays. Tank came out looking like the Cobra Commander, the New York City. The new anthem that's coming out. And in these streets, Prince came out to When Doves Cry, dressed in this purple. You know, Tank was in the blue corner, Roly in the red corner. Fight started. In the beginning, you know, Tank was trying to establish the jab, and at one point at the end of the first round, I think Roly hit Tank. And Tank tell him, like, what happened to the first round knockout? Second round, Tank buzzed him, you know, with a straight left. Roly landed a couple punches on Roly. The third round, Roly caught Tank with a left. In the fourth round, that's when I started saying that Tank was being very patient, and he was a little bit more economical with his punches, even for him, because he don't waste punches. You know, in the fifth, Tank landed a left, and Roly was throwing elbows, and he kept getting all these warnings for elbows and low blows, and just like I called it before, I said it didn't go past 6, and I had Tank landing something straight down the pipe, and lo and behold, he caught Roly. So we had his mom celebrating. We seen him embrace Coach Kenny. You know, we see him get up on the ropes with that feeling like I'm on top of the world, King of New York type shit, in front of 18,970 folks. Star-studded event. Tracy McGrady, Tracy Morgan, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia, Ryan Garcia, Ryo, Shakur, Lance Stevenson, I mean, Sean Porter. It was a lot of people out there watching that fight. A lot of people. Tank did his thing. Floyd wasn't there. You know, it was talks about how Roly didn't, do the post-fight interview after getting knocked out. You know, you had the trill going off, and let me play that real quick.
What y'all think about that? About him? No, about him running out of the, about him leaving and running out from, running out of the ring and not talking to nobody. And actually staggering to the motherfucking locker room because he wouldn't even fully walk yet. Roly ran out of that ring so motherfucking fast. He almost fell multiple times on the walk back. What did y'all think about
didn't even
that?
know he was gone. Go ahead, Baxter. Like Errol said, he ain't done enough for you to leave the goddamn ring to not talking to nobody. Get your ass in there, serve your thing, do your fucking interviews, take your criticism, because you the one that was talking all that shit. Don't run from that shit that you talk. Just like in the hood, you get beat up and you been talking a lot of shit. Don't go and hide. Don't go shoot up the crowd. Take your shit and come can try that shit again at a later date. Rolly was out of line for that shit. I don't agree with him leaving the ring like that. I don't give a shit how dizzy and dazed he was. Do your goddamn after fight interview like everybody else. And if y'all gonna stop it as a whole. Don't interview the winner, don't interview the loser. But Rolly should have had his ass in that ring, period.
Yep. I wholeheartedly agree. And if he wasn't gonna be in the ring, they should have had somebody with a microphone right as his ass was going into that dressing room. You gonna address the crowd. You gonna address the people. You gonna have to account for all the shit you said before this fight. Right the fuck after. If you got enough wherewithal to walk and stagger back into the dressing room, then you can say I got beat. He was the better man. Let's do it again. Let's run it back. I believe I won. You could have said whatever you said later on. You could have said it then, because whatever you said later on still sound crazy as hell. So you could have said that shit then. I think it was a coward-ass move. I don't like it. I think it was very disgraceful. And the same way you are in victory, you need to have that same kind of personality. You need to have that same kind of whatever. You need to have that same kind of energy in defeat. Don't be a fucking sore loser. Your ass lost. You got dropped. You got hurt. You got wobbled. You got beat. Stay there. Sit your ass on that stool like everybody else. You could have collected yourself because they interviewed a winner first. So you would have had time to get your wits about you. And you stay there and you do the interview. That's protocol. You want to be a star, you have to act like a star at all times. At all times. Punk ass. That was very punk ass. That was very bitch ass. That was very unprofessional. And I didn't like it.
The apologies should come as loud as the diss.
Not the same energy when Deontay Wilder got his ass knocked out. Now we hearing talks about how Rolly looked weight drained and Rolly looked like the moment was too big. They just can't give that man Tank his credit. Anyways, he's top 10, probably top 5 pound for pound. We're not going to take nothing away from the victory. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Another one bites the dust. You know, will he continue on with Floyd? Who knows? Hopefully he get the win of George Kambosos and Devin Haney coming up. Getting ready to start working on my stuff for that. Putting it together anyway. I got a couple clips and things I want to use for that. And, you know, in the build-up for this fight. But Tank is that guy at 135. What do you think about the fight? You know, what do you think about Rolly going forward? What should Tank's next move be? Here at Bodywork Boxing, we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.
All right, I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
My word, and I do what I do, and he knows what I'm about to tell him right now. It's Mr. Keep running your mouth. That's what I do.
I just feel like I'm the champ, and at the end of the day, I'm just a fighting motherfucker. It doesn't matter. Inside, outside, I can just fight. So I just feel like if you get down to the wire, and we gotta lock it up, I'm out on top.
Hey, look, as you can see how I'm looking, I stay solid. I'm always solid. I stay fuck solid up, right? You know what I'm saying? To the fans and all that.
You jump outside the ring. I'm a fighter. Like I said before, ain't no safety on the clock, so